fucked up. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I am streaming live from the Sports Center here in the middle of the entity's realm. It is a realm of ultimate darkness and madness. Everyone who enters is in a world of nightmare, and we will be haunted until we are dead, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I am, of course, your boy, the Trash Can McGarbo. They call me the Trash Man. They call me the Trash Can. They call me the man who lives in the can. They call me the man with the cans. They call me all these things and more. But you can call me Treyman Trash, and welcome to the stream. We are going to be getting into a few Haunted by Daylight games, and we're going to have a great time, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Belmont is the player spotlight for the evening, and he will be trying to show as many other survivors his ghosty as possible, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to have some haunted games. Well, let's get into the Haunted by Daylight, the madness. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! All right, you ready, Mike?
The change up's hilarious.
I am ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into a Haunted by Daylight game, and it seems like the player controlling Trevor Belmont is getting into a little conversational dialogue with his friends. They're getting ready to go into a game, and he's got the Will-O-Wisp flashlight, ladies and gentlemen, with the broken bulb. He's going to show as many players his ghosty as possible, be they survivor or killer alike. He's going to try and give his all as he goes into this game, and we are waiting for a match as we speak. Just a few words from our commercial sponsors. We are, of course, sponsored today by the Foundation for Apples, ladies and gentlemen. They say, fuck pears. That is the message that we have for the Foundation of Apples, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And we will just have a few moments before the next game starts.
Fuck pears.
I know, right? They're the worst. Absolute nightmare.
We're going to be saying that throughout the stream every once in a while.
Fuck pears, dude.
Sponsor?
We're sponsored,
Fuck
yeah.
pears.
Yeah, we are sponsored. We gotta be careful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an interesting build from Trevor Belmont tonight. He is running Dramaturgy, which is going to give him the ability to activate his second active ability button in order to give himself a 25% haste bonus for 2 seconds. And then it is a random effect after that point. He can either become exposed for 12 seconds or gain a 25% haste bonus for another 2 seconds. Either that, or he could scream and nothing happens, or he gets a random rare item that comes with random add-ons, and it drops the held item. Do you think that's going to play into the fact that he's got the Will-O-the-Wisp flashlight? Maybe he's going to show a lot of ghosties early game and then get another item from that perk. We'll give it a few minutes until we come back from our messages. I don't know who it's an impression of, but I know I'm doing some kind of sportscaster from...
Generic sportscaster.
Yeah, it's somebody specific. Somebody who does football, and I don't know his name. But I am certain if I could show my dad, then he would immediately recognize the person I'm talking about.
Well, this is where you get that from. That's where you get all that talent from.
Oh, yeah. I grew up at One Buck Place. I grew up in the, the home of the Buccaneers because my dad was an editor when I was a kid, and he was a radio DJ for a Christian rock radio station. So,
Was he really?
yeah,
Huh.
yeah. I have radio and I have television in my blood.
In your blood.
In between games, I usually don't do the sportscaster voice, except for the intro. You gotta admit, that was a great intro, though.
That was fun.
I'm gonna get copyright claimed eventually for the Fox theme, but...
Got 'em.
It's only a matter of time.
We got twins.
Twinning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the next match. We have another match starting in the next 50 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a full look at the build of Trevor Belmont. He's running the Arcane Dowsing Rod, which will give him 100% bonus on blood points anytime he interacts with the Haunted by Daylight event. Do you think that's going to play into his gameplay? It may be so, it may be not. We will have to wait and see. But that is a personal bonus, so it's not a bonus that's given out to everybody on the team. It is a very selfish move from Trevor Belmont, and we will see if it pays off for him. He, of course, is working with the Dramaturgy perk, which we talked about earlier, and the Will-o'-the-Wisp flashlight. What else does he have here? He has Lucky Break on his side, which means anytime he becomes injured, Lucky Break will become active. He won't leave any trails of blood or scratch marks for a total of 60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. While healthy, each second he spends healing another survivor will increase Lucky Break's duration. And we didn't get a chance to look at the entire build, ladies and gentlemen, but we are going to go into this match. Trevor Belmont, Jane Romero, and a couple of Kate Densons, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a look at what the offerings we have on offering tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Arcane Dowsing Rod times 4, and we have one Fragrant Sweet William. Somebody in the group is a brokey ass and does not have the money to pay for a Arcane Dowsing Rod, ladies and gentlemen. What a loser, ladies and gentlemen.
What a loser.
What are you talking about? I can't hear anything. Who said loser? Sorry, I'm just trying to play a game. I don't know who you're talking. I don't know who you're talking about.
It's time to play the game.
And we have a Skull Merchant, ladies and gentlemen. We know from the information that info scroll that we got at the beginning of the match that lets Trevor Belmont know that he will be going against a Skull Merchant. It is the only time he has ever gone against Skull Merchant, as he resumed playing only recently after the very increasingly bad nerfs that have taken place with the Skull Merchant killer. We know that she is probably one of the worst killers in the game, possibly F tier. Only a total loser would get chased by a loser killer like that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see if anybody falls into her trap, and apparently one player does. We don't know anything about this max headroom, max power player, but it seems like they are a historically weak player to the likes of which that we have never seen before, ladies and gentlemen. And we know that Trevor Belmont and Kate Denson are in the basement, and they are doing some kind of invocation ritual. What has even happened here, ladies and gentlemen? Well, this is not good. We know that the killer knows their location now. What is happening? Oh, Kate Denson is injured, ladies and gentlemen.
Come and get me.
Skull Merchant has missed, ladies and gentlemen, and Trevor Belmont making a run for it. Will he make it out? I don't know. He runs over the window, and he's working his way around the corner. Will he be able to escape the clutches of the Skull Merchant? And it seems that he has. It seems that he has, ladies. Oh, no. Oh, no. And she comes out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. It is a wild act from the Skull Merchant as she manages to catch 2 players on hook early game, and 1 is down. The 4th player is currently on generator, which does pop. But is it too little too late, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to have to wait and see as we find out after a word from our sponsors.
A lot of ladies and gentlemen.
Come and get me. In the basement. Oh, shit.
We have 1 Kate Denson hooked in the basement of the Killer Shack, ladies and gentlemen, and we have 1 Kate Denson coming for the save on Trevor Belmont, but she's being chased off. She's being chased off right now. The Skull Merchant's looped around the Kate Benson and is blocking her from the hook. There's nobody coming to save Trevor Belmont. Trevor Belmont starts making his way towards the basement. He's going for the basement save first. He's going to go and save the other person in the basement first because he doesn't give a shit about Trevor Belmont. He thinks he's a piece of crap. He doesn't like him. He hates him. He's always been envious of him. And it seems that Jane decides to give his life for Trevor Belmont. Will we see a huge turnaround in this game, or will this avalanche turn into a snowball, ladies and gentlemen?
That was not good.
The The basement save is complete. Trevor Belmont makes his way for the other hook, but it looks like Kate Denson's already going for it. Trevor Belmont doubles back, and he's making his way back towards the center gen. Maybe he can get it done. Maybe he can get it done in time. Who knows? And the hook save is complete on max power. We don't know who that rogue is, but he is devilishly handsome and atrociously bad at this game. We have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. And Kate Denson takes the chase. It seems like there is a droid in play in the center area where Trevor Belmont is currently located. Kate Denson's getting pulled out of the closet. She's going on the hook. She's going up on the shoulder, and she is going to be hooked for a second time, Kate Denson. There's a drone in play in the center of the field. However, Trevor Belmont, extremely bold, continues attempting to repair that generator because he is just out of range of the drone. Is there some kind of perks in play that give the killer some kind of stealth effect? Ladies and gentlemen, we do not know. Oh, she comes out towards the middle. Trevor Belmont making a run for it. He runs towards the corner. Will he make it there in time? We are seeing a chase, ladies and gentlemen, as Trevor Belmont tries to loop the Skull Merchant. She doubles back. Oh no, it's a double back. And it's a second down for Trevor Belmont as he goes on the hook for the second time. No other characters. Oh, we have one other character. We have Kate Denson on hook still. It seems like all is lost for our surviving team as there are 4 generators left. 2 characters that are on death hook, and the other 2 characters have 1 hook each. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see what happens after a brief word from our sponsors. Hi, have you ever wanted a colonic? Well, I'm here to tell you that a colonic is not as complicated as it sounds. I'm here from the Laser Colonic Enema Foundation, and we're here to tell you that if you're scared about jamming a giant pill into your anus, well, we are too. But you know what we love having jammed into our anus? A huge laser. I'm from the Laser Colonic Enema Foundation, and we're here to tell you that if you've ever wanted to have that colon cleaned out with a industrial grade laser that will burn every organic matter that exists in your colon out of existence, well, I'm here to tell you that there is a low price offer going on. If you go to trashcanbiggarbo.com, you can buy this unique package that will get you 15 laser colonic enemas that you can jam up your rectum with our easy-to-use instructions today. Go to laserenematrashcanmcgarbo.com.
Laser enema trash can.
I don't know what the website is anymore.
Now somebody's gonna go there.
And that's a game.
That was not a good game.
It's a shame that the commentator took a break right when I died because.
Got him.
I don't need to spectate this. You want to go on to the next?
Yeah, I'm just going straight on to the next. When I solo queue, I like spectating, which is why I started the sportscasting thing, is because I was watching other people play more than I was playing, because I either troll the killer until he quits chasing me, or I get tunneled out. That's my strat. And so there were a lot of games where I was just getting tunneled out. Which I'm only telling you because this will eventually all make it into the documentary about my life when I become famous.
I'm gonna make a documentary of your life when you become famous.
No, I'm gonna make a documentary about my life when I become famous. In fact, I'll get famous off the documentary.
I want to help because I have some interesting insights and stories.
You're not invited.
You don't want them.
Nobody invited. Nobody invited you.
Like,
Unless, and you'll have to wait until Jonathan does his expose on me after I become freaking famous and kick him out of my tour bus. We'll have a good couple years together, me and Jonathan, and then eventually my drug use will get too much for him, and he will eventually start trying to confront me because he's one of my closest friends, and then I will kick him off the tour bus, and he will be forced to do an expose documentary on me. Of course, at that point, I will have forced him to go into classes so that he could learn to be a master editor and filmographer. because he did the first film on my life, which was a massive triumph about how I'm the greatest streamer that ever existed.
You could make that a screenplay, then you could probably try and sell it.
I'm already working on a screenplay, alright? And I'm almost done with it. It's called Knife Corner, and it's about a murder that happens at a bar with a restaurant and back. And Knife Corner is what you say when you're coming around a corner with a knife in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's going to be called comma, corner, and Knife Corner.
I had a guy tell me a really great idea for a screenplay, but he swore me to secrecy, so I can't tell anymore.
I had somebody swear me to secrecy about an amazing name for a punk rock band.
So it's the name of punk rock band.
Thorndike Puzzle Box.
Well, you didn't keep that secret, did you?
He told me just to imagine the album cover art, because the album cover art would be just a bunch of flaming lesbians that are on motorcycles, and they're all trying to solve Rubik's cubes with big spikes coming out of them. Thorndike Puzzle Box.
Why?
Do you not get it? Thorndike Puzzle Box. They've got spikes coming out of them, Mike.
But, yeah,
They're trying to solve Rubik's cubes.
I'm sorry.
Mike, all of them are lesbians, Mike.
That's hilarious.
Mike.
That's so funny.
No, trying to solve Rubik's cubes, Mike.
I know, it's funny.
They're
I get it.
lesbian.
That's
Mike,
so
they're lesbians,
hilarious.
though. Mike. You don't get it, Mike.
I get it. It's so hilarious. They're lesbians.
The Rubik's cubes, Mike.
You're a Rubik's Cube.
That's actually true. Because if you slide my colors around, eventually they'll all come the same on the same side. You know?
What the hell? What?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm trying to say? You get me? You get me, bro?
Not at all.
And we are launching into another match, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a look at Trevor Belmont's build while we have time this time, ladies and gentlemen. We are running the Will-o'-the-Wisp flashlight for the event, which will let him show his friendly ghosty to as many other survivors as possible. He is running the broken ball, which will make those ghosties just a little bit spookier. We have the dramaturgy perk, which will let him use his active ability button in order to cause a number of random effects after a brief haste effect. And he is also running the Lucky Break perk, which will give him a brief period of lack of blood trails or scratch marks after being injured. He will regain more charges after he starts healing another survivor while Lucky Break is inactive. Vigil is going to let him get his exhaustion back a lot faster, so he will be able to use dramaturgy a lot more often, and Off the Record will help him not get tunneled, because Off the Record, as we all know, is the most annoying perk to deal with if you are a killer.
What does it do?
I can't hear what the survivors are saying, but I imagine if one of them was asking me what that perk would do, Off the Record is a perk that gives you the absolute endurance effect for a much longer period of time, about a time of 80 seconds after you get off hook, instead of 10 seconds. And so if a killer wanted to tunnel out the first survivor they hooked, which is a very common strategy in the current meta, then we would see that they would actually end up giving a hit to a survivor that is able to use that speed burst to get so far that it would waste enough time that it might encourage the killer to move on. It also guards their scratch marks and their blood trails, so they are incredibly easy to track after getting off of a hook. It is extremely annoying for any killer to deal with. And we have a perk that we have a map that I do not recognize, ladies and gentlemen. I believe this could be the Freddy Fazbear map, but I have never been here before, so I have never seen it in my life, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to waste a ton of time trying to find all my favorite parts of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm not going to help the other survivors at all, ladies and gentlemen. And by I mean, I'm sure Trevor Belmont is going to do those things. Trevor Belmont looking a little lost. He looks like he's going to start cleansing a totem, ladies and gentlemen, which will do nothing for the group. He is being incredibly selfish, and everyone else is working on generators while he does this. It's a good thing that Trevor Belmont's allies do not know that he's wasting this much time, because he's absolutely not doing anything to help his group as he works on totems, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone's getting chased.
We find a pinball machine out in the middle of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Is this part of the map, or is this some sort of killer mechanic that he is not aware of? Seems like he's decided to ignore the pinball machine, and he goes on to a generator. While we watch him work on this generator, we will take a word from our sponsors. Trevor Belmont looking all around. Looks like he is incredibly paranoid, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Leon that is approaching that is injured. Where has he just come from? Are we dealing with some sort of stealth killer? And we are. There is a Ghostface at play, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Belmont using his dramaturgy. Will it help him in any way? And it does not. He gets marked and downed in an instant down situation against the Ghostface. Happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you did last summer. He is, of course, wearing the classic "What's Up" mask, which is well known for the beer commercials which it was featured in the late 90s and early 2000s, ladies and gentlemen. It was also prominently featured in the movie Scary Movie, which came out in the year I don't remember, actually. Leon is actually rescuing Trevor Belmont, and it seems like he's waving like a piece of shit instead of healing us under the hook. He is a dumbass, and he wants me to go and work on this generator with him instead of letting him heal me. And by me and him and I of course am talking about something else and someone else. I am downed again by Ghostface. Fuck, I said I again. And that is the second hook for Trevor Belmont, who is the only person who has been hooked in this entire game so far. He is probably going to come off of hook and wait in a corner somewhere in a closet. But Ghostface won't need to wait that long because he's been farmed out by his fellow survivors, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to die because other people keep unhooking him immediately.
Got him.
With no opportunity to show other survivors his ghosty, he is forced to continue working on generators, even though it is an ill-fated idea. Ghostface no doubt will be looking for him, as eliminating a single survivor from a game is the best way to win as a killer. 3 versus 1 is way favorable odds over 4 versus 1. Will we see the killer target Trevor Belmont, or will he be chill as fuck, homie? Trevor Belmont getting a generator about a third of the way done, but will he manage to finish this generator before the Ghostface comes and checks on him? He does hope that he... And it looks like Max Power is being chased by the killer currently. Ghostface chasing down another survivor. She has that big booty donk, and will that make her easier to track? We will find out. Perhaps the Ghostface no longer cares about getting kills. Perhaps that big booty donk has disarmed him. We will find out, ladies and gentlemen. Or perhaps he only cares about downing Trevor Belmont, as he hopes that he will find him and continues going generator to generator, hoping that he will eventually get that sweet meat that he desires. A lot of cross chatter coming from the crowd as we hear an uproarious amount of laughter coming from some random spectator.
Got him.
Trevor Belmont going for the event space in the void as he tries to claim a dark crystal, which will let him harness the shadow energy of nightmares. Will this haunted energy allow him to finish a generator in time? We will find out as we continue to watch Trevor Belmont in this And he accidentally presses the wrong button and wastes it. We do have some sort of farming trolling situation here, as Elodie is down on the ground and unable to get saved as the Ghostface is just standing on top of her and teabagging. It seems like Elodies have the worst luck when it comes to these Dead by Daylight, Haunted by Daylight event games. Trevor Belmont playing with fire as he attempts to troll the killer, even though he is on death hook and injured. He is running now far, far away after he realized what a bad idea that was. And we see another hook on Michaela. Oh, it's not even a hook because she never went up on the hook last game. We don't know what's going on. Ghostface clearly only wanting to hook Trevor Belmont, who is most likely the sexiest survivor ever to enter this map.
Oh no. 2 people are down. Are you?
I am not messing with you. There are 2 people down, and Trevor Belmont has no ability to go for them because he is injured and on death hook.
I'm not going to get there in time.
I don't think the actual killer is taking it that seriously, and I think that he is in fact trolling and or farming. Max Power may have time to get there in time because it does not seem like Ghostface actually gives a crap about winning. It seems like everybody is miraculously saved somehow, even though several of them are in the deep wound state. We see that our big booty donk Jane Romero has not taken any injuries, and Trevor Belmont finishes the last generator, which was most likely mostly worked on by Jane Romero. He goes to the closest gate as he tries to work his way out for the first time tonight. Will we see an escape from Trevor Belmont? That corset doing him no favors. He tries to work on the escape escape gate. And we see Michaela go down for another time. We have both gates closed, and Leon is requesting heals as Trevor Belmont gives him that sweet rub. Will we see a completed heal from Trevor Belmont? We don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Michaela going on to a hook in the basement, and Trevor Belmont is not willing to wait it out as he starts to work his way towards the exit. And Trevor Belmont is a coward. He leaves immediately as soon as the Ghostface appears. He is not willing to wait inside of the map for any longer. If Leon wants to save Michaela, he will have to do it his own damn self, ladies and gentlemen.
We need a ladies and gentlemen counter.
Oh, it would be off the charts by now. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's going for the save. Oh shit.
Going for another, ladies and gentlemen.
He sacrificed himself for her. She got out.
Wow.
He's got a...
He does not have Unbreakable. He has Resilience. It's a full altruism build. Apparently there's a bug with this Mori right now.
What's the bug?
I don't know. I was
He takes a selfie.
Oh, no. He hit the camera face the wrong way.
That's hilarious.
He hit the camera faced out instead of in.
There's cameras on both sides.
What? It's not a phone. It's not a phone. He literally pulls out a camera and a lens zooms out. Like if you look at the device he's holding in his hand, it's like a camera. It's like a digital camera, and when he turns it on, the lens like pushes out. Like there's a camera, like the camera on the other, like it's a digital camera.
Cool.
I don't understand.
Digital camera.
They still make those?
That's a digital camera.
There must be a way out of here.
I love Trevor's English accent. There must be a way out of here. What are you doing, Cersei? Well, this build is working for me, so I'm not going to mess with it now. Dramaturgy has helped me in spots where I never thought it would, and I'm shocked that it's helped me as much as it has, to be honest. It's actually stupid, but it's perfect for a troll.
That is you.
Because what's interesting is the initial 25% haste sometimes encourages the killer to just give up. Because they're like, ah, he's got dramaturgy. Like, he's going to have a whole bunch of shitty, like, trolling perks that are going to harass me. Because dramaturgy isn't run usually by people that aren't just, like, trying to harass the killer.
Yeah.
It's run by Nicolas Cage mains only.
Oh wow. When did you think did you think you'd ever hear that in your life in Dead by Daylight?
Nicolas Cage mains? No, I did not. Not Nicolas Cage. I thought maybe they would eventually add like Famke Janssen or like who else? Jamie Lee Curtis or like what's her name? Lynn. What's her name? The girl from the old lady from Insidious. I can't remember her name.
Do you
Lynn
think
something.
that Josh would have been more into watching you play that game if you could have played as Nicolas Cage?
I don't think Josh ever wanted to watch me play anything.
Oh, sorry.
Answer your question right there.
I guess that does. Yeah.
Asked and answered. But do I think me and Josh would still be close if he did watch me play Dead by Daylight? Then yes. As Nicolas Cage, then yeah. 100%. He would have never give me up. He would have never let me down. He would have never run around, desert me.
Oh. You over here trying to rickroll us, really?
No.
Come on, Trash.
No. I would never. I would never do that.
You would never. You would never rickroll someone. You never. You would never.
I don't know
Are you
who.
guys-
I don't know who you mean by trash. Isn't that famous sportscaster?
Yeah, where is he? He's supposed to be back by now.
I think we're in the midst of some kind of commercial break from our sponsors.
Got him.
Fucking
I believe he's sponsored by the Laser Colonic Enema Foundation and the National Apple Foundation. Fuck pears.
pears.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of offerings today. One of them is a secret. We have 3 arcane dowsing rods and 1 survivor cake. Are we going to have an exciting match on our hands? We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. we are going to have to wait and see. And of course, we are witnessing the specialty loading screen that is just for the Haunted by Daylight event, provided by Behavior Entertainment. I don't know the name of the artist, but I like to think that they did a pretty good job, because it is a beautiful loading screen. And we are getting into the game, ladies and gentlemen. We have Batum Preschool number 1. Of course, all of the other iterations of Batum Preschool are disabled right now because of maintenance or some sort of fuckery like that. I have no clue. But we are getting into this game, and we see that we have already started in front of a portal. Are we going to see... Yes, we do. We see Nemesis already chasing Trevor Belmont. Is it going to be a bad time for him? No, he manages to get his... Oh my god, and he's infested or infected or whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're running a circuit around. Oh my god, and he gets stuck on a bush, ladies and gentlemen. That is painful to watch, because that is a classic move in the Nemesis playbook, as he absolutely dunks on this Trevor Belmont that we think may be a little bit slow. Trevor Belmont goes down. He's the first one downed, as he walked right out in front of the Nemesis and was the first person chased. His brazen attempt to just get a bearing on where he is in the map immediately affecting his game. He goes on the hook. It is the first hook, and he is infected, ladies and gentlemen, so he will have to find one of those white crates that is all over the map in order to cleanse his infection, ladies and gentlemen, because that will be something that will bother him as he moves forward. If he gets into any other chases, that would be one free extra hit that he could take without worrying about it. But he's already fed Nemesis 2 states in his infection rating, because, as we all know, Nemesis is a killer that feeds off of every slap with the tentacle, as those tentacles do level up his ability to use greater effects of tentacle. And he's chasing right after Trevor Belmont once again. He does not care about anybody else. He's just specifically going for Trevor, as he only seems to care about that. He's trying to get more states out of Trevor Belmont on his tentacle, because he believes that he can level up his power faster that way. Trevor Belmont, not as easy of a mark as maybe the other, as it is maybe the killer thinks. Max Power taking the chase, and he is an absolute savior, one of the greatest saviors that we've ever seen in our life, because he knows how bad he is at this game. He is absolutely throwing by putting himself in front of the killer, because we all know, oh god, and there's a zombie attacking out of nowhere, while Trevor Belmont tries to get the heal. And Trevor Belmont is fully healed, ladies and gentlemen. He goes towards the basement. He is, I believe he is going to get the vaccine. Yes, he's going for the vaccine, and he's going to try and cleanse his infected status. Max Power buying him some time, even though he has proven himself to be one of the most selfish players in Dead by Daylight. He is well known for being not only terrible at this game, but completely selfish and not doing anything for other players. He probably is just accidental that he ended up helping Trevor Belmont. We will have to wait and see. Trevor Belmont kicking a couple pumpkins. He doesn't seem to take it that seriously that Jane Romero is actually on the hook. Oh, and it seems Jane Romero's already been saved. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing Trevor Belmont. He seemed to know that. He seemed to have already known that. And I don't think that he did any of what he did out of malice. It is definitely not like he was trying to waste time. And yes, we see Trevor Belmont get on the generator that is in the basement. So we know that there are several pallets because he's already run past them. So maybe he will use those to his advantage. If the killer comes here, and we know that Nemesis is not a stealth killer, that he will hopefully use these pallets that are in the back rooms of this basement. But will he know which direction? Oh, one of these pallets has already been used. Oh my god. We are seeing... And Nemesis does not find Trevor Belmont. Trevor Belmont manages to sneak around and manage to elude capture as the Nemesis leaves the basement without realizing Trevor Belmont was only foot away from him. Trevor Belmont getting back on the generator. This is a bold move, but will it pay off for him? We will find out as we continue to watch this coverage. I'm not in Killer Shack. I'm in the main building.
God bless your soul. God bless your soul again.
I gotta stop killing me for some reason.
Nemesis is too worried about pressure, I think. He's trying to spread out damage around the map, but...
What about Trevor Belmont?
Maybe you should take over for a while, Jonathan.
Oh, sorry. I gotta watch. I gotta wouch in order to take over.
Yeah, you should.
All I can see when I watch your stream is a YouTube video.
Oh, well, that's not the right stream.
Oh. You're so good at this, though. I don't know any of the mechanics of Dead by Daylight.
Oh, I hit the wrong
You want me
button.
to try anyway? Sorry. Were you doing the intro? Wait, you gotta
Please
wait.
stop.
Wait.
Please
No, wait.
stop.
Now Kyle's doing a lot of emotes in order to get Trevor Belmont back in the game.
You suck, dude. It's harder than it sounds, dude.
What was that?
Oh God. Sorry.
Somebody's on a hook, though.
Who? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. I have a crystal now. I have a void crystal. Yeah, I'm going for the save. Are you close or no? Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, shit. No, I shouldn't go for the save. Whoa, where the fuck is this homie at? Okay, never mind. He didn't see me. I'm going for the save.
I want to go get a void crystal. I need to find where I am.
Okay, he downed somebody else. Come back. We're not being
Okay,
chased.
okay.
Oh my god. Eruption.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
Well, now he knows. We have Trevor Belmont running away from the generator that just popped. He believes an eruption went off, so he's going to work his way around in a very circuitous manner towards maybe getting that save, or maybe he's going for another generator.
Ew, circuitous.
He's extremely circuitous as he makes his way around and about and works around the most sensitive areas on the map. Yeah, and yes, he finds his way to the tip. The most sensitive area on the map is the Killer Shack, as we all know. And as he tickles that part of the tip, he finds that he is getting a lot of success. Oh, and we have a zombie entering. We have a zombie entering the most sensitive part of the map as she comes onto the realm of the Killer Shack. And can we find a way to...
You got me.
Maybe we burn the Killer Shack pallet in the process of trying to get rid of the zombie. We don't know quite yet. We do know there is a zombie outside of the window as we continue to work on this generator right here. Now, if we tried to get looped around the Killer Shack by the killer at this time, it would be dangerous as far as we know. However, he does pop the generator, and that encourages him to move on.
That's fine. Somebody get me.
Oh God, what's going on there? What am I watching right now? Oh God.
Oh, God.
Stop.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
All three of you are right here.
Oh, my God. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Goddamn bullshit, bro. No call-outs. None at all. Got him. Just kidding.
Got him.
Trevor Belmont goes back into the void hopefully he's going to cash in all this void energy he has on another crystal. And we see another survivor here, but there is no way to possibly help each other. She seems to be asking for a heal, but she has no clue what the fuck she is talking about, as there is no healing inside of the void.
Oh, that wasn't you.
You're a dumbass. You keep following me around and asking for a heal. There is no healing in here, ladies and gentlemen. Get the fuck out of the void, you dumb piece of shit. Please leave.
Please leave.
Trevor Belmont making his way out of the void. He is hoping to find, and Laura Croft still following him around, refuses to accept the fact that he does not want to heal him, but he will do so instead of doing what he wants. And we are seeing a man at peace with suffering, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Belmont making his way towards a generator. Hopefully he can escape from this hell that is the entity's nightmare realm. We're seeing Trevor Belmont work his way into the basement of the two-story house, ladies and gentlemen. There is a basement down there that he has found a generator and he is now working on it. Will he be able to finish this generator before the killer is able to figure out where he is at? Now, we know that this actual hook is very close, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Belmont going to a locker, will that actually pay off? We don't remember which killer is actually active. I believe it is the Nemesis. However, Trevor Belmont hiding in the locker because he is a scared little pussy and he has no clue what he's doing. However, Nemesis does come. Does the stealth pay off? Maybe I'm an asshole, ladies and gentlemen. And it seems that the Nemesis is in fact chasing other people in the above ground area. Trevor Belmont getting back on the generator that is in the basement. Will it work? Trevor Belmont placing a crystal on this generator, hoping that the generator completes itself. Trevor Belmont trying to take aggro, but failing as the Nemesis ignores him, looking at him for only a few moments. And it seems that, yes, the crystal that Trevor Belmont placed did finish the generator without him needing to. He is right next to the gate. He is prepared to open the gate himself. In this moment, it seems like this is going to be a miraculous escape, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Belmont being the carry, MVP. Yes, I'm hearing it. Hold on. The commission is calling in right now. Yes, the commission has said that Trevor Belmont is the MVP of this game. He is the greatest Dead by Daylight player we have ever witnessed, and nobody has ever seen gameplay like this in their lives. We are witnessing history, ladies and gentlemen, as Trevor Belmont opens the gate, and a historic amount of gamesmanship. He waits inside of the gate, hoping that other survivors will find their way here. He hopes to take a hit for his fellow compatriots. Where are the other survivors? It seems they're right here. And Trevor Belmont is the hero of the day, ladies and gentlemen, as these survivors are being healed by Trevor Belmont and no one else. Are we the greatest heroes in the history of Dead by Daylight? It is possibly so. Trevor Belmont the first one to leave, because if you aren't first, you're last, ladies and gentlemen.
Not ladies and gentlemen again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
If you ain't first, you're last.
If you're not a lady, you're a gentleman.
That's not true. You could be children of all ages.
Oh, well. Why are you excluding them? Got 'em.
Not
Yes,
too
Kyle.
bad.
You could be children of all ages.
I ain't the Catholic Church, so I don't be thinking about children of all ages.
Got 'em.
Um,
That was offensive, man.
But you know who is in the Catholic Church is J.D. Vance.
Feel the might of House Belmont.
Yeah. He probably likes children of all ages, right?
The President of the United States, J.D. Vance.
Are you ready up? Ready up. Ready up.
Yeah, he's sick of you hearing you talk about children of all ages.
Him and his handlers are managing the country right now. We traded in one presidential technocrat handler for another. You kick out Elon Musk, and all of a sudden J.D. Vance joins the conservative church of Peter Thiel. I mean, seems strange to me. I'm just a humble player who plays Trevor Belmont, but I would never sportscast games like this, so, because I have such wild opinions, you know.
Got him.
Because of my wild opinions on J.D. Vance, Peter Thiel, and Joe Rogan, and the war on reality.
As long as you say their opinions, nobody can see you.
Elon Musk and Peter Thiel want to destroy reality so they can all force us into their virtual reality. But I don't want to state incendiary remarks and opinions like that on a large network. So that's the good reason why I don't broadcast or sportscast these games. I hope that nobody's hacked into me and that there's not some sportscaster that's just commentating on all of these games, frankly, because I have such wild incendiary opinions that could go viral. You never know. You never know.
Viral.
You really never know. Viral.
Viral.
I got a green light today to print shirts at my work because I talked to the CEO of the company who just bought us out. And I basically admitted to him that my friends are planning to make t-shirts because they're dragging their feet on renaming the tasting room since the buyout. And the name of the company is GSB, and the logo is a giant G. I won't say the name of the company. Let me put it this way. I won't say the name of the company, but the abbreviation is GSB. The logo looks like a big G, and it has like a water droplet in the middle because we're a beverage company. And so, to that end, I saw the logo and I said, I've never seen a G with a wet spot in the middle of it that wet since the last time I saw the G spot. And then I started calling our tasting room the G spot, and I started then colloquially calling it the Great Spot because Great Southern, let's just say that Great is in the name of the company. Let's just say that Great is in the name of the company, and the logo has Great in it, and that's why there's a big G with a water droplet in it. And so I've started calling the tasting room that I work in for the brewery that I work for the Great Spot and the G Spot, by and large. And I told the CEO this today, and I was expecting to be told not to do it, because my friends are about to make shirts that say the G Spot on it and with my taglines that I came up with. And he said, I just want you to know that if you go viral, I want, for HR reasons, people to understand that I'm telling you right now not to do it.
Got him.
But he did it with a smile on his face, and he was like, as long as we're clear that I said that, I don't know, I'm going to pretend that this conversation never happened.
Did your place change its name before?
No, it was the first name change.
Okay.
Happened.
I saw something else.
It happened May of this year.
Oh, okay.
It's like months ago.
That's what I saw then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not that anymore.
It's not that. In fact, there is no company called that anymore.
No, it's gone.
Yeah.
Got bought out.
And that's kind of, it was a good meeting with the CEO. I think I deserved it. No, not to sound vain, but I think I deserved some answers as somebody who's worked there for 10 years and is on the forefront of people asking me what the fuck is going on.
Hopefully you get a raise.
Well, no, I don't want a raise because it means more responsibilities. They've offered me a raise and I said fucking no, hell no. I said only a fucking idiot would accept a raise.
They give you a raise with no additional responsibility.
That's not true. You don't understand how hospitality jobs work, clearly.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh my god, what the fuck? How does he know I'm here? You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's the same goddamn nemesis.
What, like the same person?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Seems like kind of a bold claim to make then.
Got him.
Oh my god, he left. What a fucking idiot, dude. He fucking left.
What a fuck.
Oh my god, there's a zombie here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I have a flashlight. I can blind the zombie. Come here, zombie. Blinded, bitch. Got his ass, dude. Yeah, if you have a flashlight, you can blind the zombie. It's good practice. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I think he's on. Nope, he's not. I thought he was on me, but I guess not. Oh yeah, he is. Oh, that was a mistake.
I just got fucking I just it's got some fucking stuff in my throat. God damn, fuck. Ugh. I like, literally can't play right now. Ugh. Oh my god.
Got him off me? Finally. Jesus Christ, he's chasing me forever.
I guess he's on me.
Thank God. He's not very good.
I have like some stomach acid coming up. I have like acid reflux or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god. You okay?
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Ugh.
What happened?
I don't know what the fuck. I'm so sorry.
The casting got you doing throat thing.
God damn, I'm so sorry. I feel like sick.
Oh god.
Oh.
Alright, I'm sorry. I literally, that sucks because we're doing really well. I literally haven't been playing this whole time because I've had some kind of like, ugh. I had like something stuck in my throat. I was trying to clear it. Ugh.
Sorry to hear.
We would have been doing really good. Ugh. It's all the sportscasting getting to me, bro. We have 0 viewers, so. The thing about the sportscasting is people have to click on you first, and I had a bunch of friends that clicked on my stream in order to push me up in the analytics, and I clearly don't have that right now. I clearly don't have any friends that would push me up in the analytics by just like literally clicking one button that would open it, and literally pushing me up like 300, 400 fucking spots on the analytics. But I don't have that right now, so that's fine. No, it's fine.
I have your YouTube open.
I'm sorry?
Got him.
No, I have 0 viewers.
Really?
Yeah, there's nobody watching.
Got him.
Oh my god. Crazy. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna go to the top part. You know what I'm talking about? The top part. We're going up to the top part. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! He didn't see me. Oh god! Oh my god! Oh 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 my god! Fucking bullshit, dude. God damn it, dude. Bullshit, bro. That sucks. We probably would have gotten a bunch done if I was playing during the first half.
You were doing choke things.
Still near you?
No, I was coughing the whole time. I literally choked on something. Something was coming up.
Is the action in particular still near you?
Huh? No. No. No, this guy, there's a survivor here that's just rolling me. Is not saving me. He's literally just spinning around in front of me.
You try to get the first, okay? But you did.
Definitely not. No, I'm totally safe to save. Hold on, I gotta show you something. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Come here. Wait. Come here. Wait. Come. That's my ghost. Hold on, you gotta wait. You gotta heal me. The fuck?
You were just fucking around, dude.
You know what? Alright, we're in. Good reset. Let's heal him. Got him. Don't fuck this up. Alright, shit. Oh, I screamed. Oh no. No, he doesn't know where I'm at. He's on somebody else. We gotta do a gen, dude. Go to the
setup, but
go to the roof. Go to the roof of the thing. Go to the. Never mind. Nemesis is over here. Fuck. Are all the gens like here in the middle? Is that what it is? Oh god! Oh, he's on me. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. No way. Fuck. That's death hook.
I don't know where the gems are now.
Should have gone for the building. Yeah. Go in. Drop that. Oh god, there's no pallet. Fuck. No. Yep. Yep. Go right. Ah. See, I don't know this map that well, but I bet if you had gone in, I saw when he picked you up. I bet if you had gone in, gone left, and curled around, there's a window right there you could have slow vaulted out of, and he would have taken a second to figure out where you went.
Might have been able to quick vault. I don't know if that thing had reset or not.
It's active if it doesn't have red on it. You see how poised has red?
Yeah. I know I had used it kind of recently. I just don't know if it's reset yet or not.
No, if it's purple like that, solid purple, then you're good.
Yeah, right.
Try to take a hit. Oh man.
I was going to, but they did that.
Yeah, she fucked you up, literally. That was literally her fault because she blinded you.
Yeah.
That's the reason, the same reason that fog vials don't work. Is because killers are used to having to use their ears in order to find survivors.
I was able to get away from somebody earlier with by shattering the
Yeah.
crystal. So it
You
can-
should just go to Killer Shack and wait. You want to wait on the side that doesn't have a window.
Is this
Yeah.
Killer Shack?
Yes. Yeah, perfect. Hope he doesn't have barbecue. Well, it doesn't matter because you're in his terror radius now, so even if he has barbecue, he doesn't see you. Wait for him to succumb to natural causes.
Come on, dude.
He gave up.
Good.
Start crawling. Start like crouch walking towards the side of Killer Shack. Yeah, the other side. Yep. Start going that way.
No,
It's not here. It's not here. Found it. You know what to do. 30%. 30%, alright? Just under 30%. Just a little bit. And then you got bushes right there. Stop. Yep, right there. Just wait. Just stop. Just stop. No, go back. Go back. Go back. Here it comes. At least he has a terror radius. That's him leaving. That's what I'm saying.
Can I go?
And the zombies are coming. Yeah. You should have been closer. Oh man. It's too late. He's gonna come back. There's no way. It's gotta be so far. Yeah. No. No time. I was gonna say. You should have waited. I should have told you to wait again until he came back and then left again.
I didn't see him. You saw. You heard his voice.
You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't.
I'm wearing a headset.
I am wearing a headset.
Oh, well.
Oh, my online survivor grade didn't go up.
We've been in prison.
Ooh, my fingers.
I wonder if the first aid kit with the refined serum is the way to go. I get a dash. I can do the dash.
Do the dash.
Do the
Hey,
do the
hey,
dash.
hey.
Do the dash. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Okay. Where's Trashy?
All right, we are coming back from the break, and we have Trevor Belmont in a absolute slugfest with other survivors who all have some interesting cosmetics and interesting item loadouts going on. We have one flashlight, one key, one toolbox, and one med kit. The killer is going to have his hands full. I would not be surprised if he runs Franklin's demise at this point. He could see some plays that could play upon the dependence on items on the part of the survivors. They're not playing a offering. Perhaps they retracted their offering because they were hoping to be extremely toxic this game. Who knows?
Toxic punk.
We're all gonna die. Last time we all made it out. This is gonna have to be my last one. Oh no, not here.
The struggle never ends.
Hawkins is good. I like Hawkins.
Coming straight from me.
We have a Tokyo Ghoul, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely coming for Trevor Belmont immediately off the track for the play. Tokyo Ghoul is trying to work his way around to deal with Trevor Belmont. As we have a looping situation going on, but Trevor Belmont does go down to the Tokyo Ghoul. We know that Tokyo Ghoul has done quite a bit of research on his opponent at this point because he came straight for Trevor Belmont, knowing that he is MVP of several games before this. We know that he has been studying at the playbook of Trevor Belmont. Trevor Belmont happily sitting on hook, knowing that generators are getting done around him. He is seeing that his distraction has provided quite a bit of leniency for the group. We have a savior coming in to save Trevor Belmont off of hook, and Trevor Belmont not wanting to get healed off hook, he moves his way up to the topper portion, and he wants to get saved right here on the portal so that he can escape at a last minute's notice. And we have a Fang Min is coming in for the save. The player on the field is Max Power, and he is a player that we know very well. Usually has a very poor track record, ladies and gentlemen, but he is doing great today. We know from experience that he is one of the most disgusting players in Dead by Daylight. It is a known fact that he does eat his own boogers. He has admitted this to me many nights, cold and in the dark. We have talked about it. Oh god! And Kaneki coming into the void to attack Trevor Belmont. Trevor Belmont being attacked out of nowhere. He's the only one with any hook states on him, and yet still being targeted by Kaneki. And Trevor Belmont takes another hook in the void, just trying to be chilling. He takes another hook. He's the only other survivor. He's the only survivor who's received any hook states at this point. As we watch multiple generators being completed. Will he in fact be the only survivor to die in this game? Or will he somehow make it out? Michaela coming for the save. Trevor Belmont running, not willing to put his life at risk because he believes he is being targeted. self-heal in the corner of the map it is for Trevor Belmont as he attempts to get himself back into a state where he can feel safe for even a moment. Will he hide in a locker for the rest of the game? We do not know. Trevor Belmont, full health once again. He is going to be working on a generator for now, but will it pay off? You know from experience that Tokyo Ghouls are historically toxic incels that have never touched grass in their life and most likely have never seen what the inside of a vagina looks like. Trevor Belmont choosing to hide because he does not want to risk the wrath of an angry ghoul.
Why is it not picking them up? There he goes.
Trevor Belmont being surrounded by a chase with Dwight. As Dwight goes down, Trevor Belmont comes out of the locker. Perhaps he is going to go for the hook save. We do not know. Oh my god, and a Feng Min drops out of the sky. It is raining Feng Mins over here. An immensely noobish play from Feng Min. We know that this Feng Min, it's not necessarily a bad move, but we know that it's bad because of the player it's coming from, ladies and gentlemen.
Why are you bringing him over here?
Feng Min complaining loudly, ladies and gentlemen, as we move into the third quarter of this game. Trevor Belmont in another chase as he is being mowed down by the Tokyo Ghoul. It seems like he will take another hook state and likely his last, ladies and gentlemen. Still being chased is Trevor Belmont as he moves into another pallet, but does he get the escape? He does not. He goes down, and this is his last hook state, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Belmont about to be murdered by the Tokyo Ghoul, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing history in the making as these two franchises have never had a crossover before. I do hope, ladies and gentlemen, that I receive a huge stipend of cash as I am desperate for money and eager to sue. Eager to sue. Do not make fun of my voice. I am the announcer here, and you are just a spectator.
Don't make fun of his voice, guys. This is how he talks.
Let us go back into the match and see if we can witness a little bit more of what is going on here. Feng Min, as we know, is a friend of Trashcan McGarbo's and is probably just as bad at the game as he is. She's going into a locker hiding. She may be just trying to wait out until the hatch comes. Is she the most cowardly player we've seen on these streets? Maybe not, but it's pretty awful. And she gets back in the locker while within earshot. Easily Tokyo Ghoul could have heard that, but it seems like Tokyo Ghoul is so busy with Dwight that he has no time to deal with this. Does he double back and pull the Feng Min out of the locker? We can only hope, but appears not. Dwight is now broken. It seems like Feng Min is safe to go and probably work on the generator at this point, but will she? We do not know. And it seems she does. Ladies and gentlemen, she does. We have a beautiful and that is a beautiful skill check that we see going down here. She is one of the most technical survivors in the game, one of the quietest, probably one of the hardest to find. If you are the killer, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a master at work. And, you know, I don't want to sound offensive or anything. It is the era of getting canceled. However, if I want to have a generator repaired, I would call my friend Ezekiel, who is a Filipino gentleman. And he's a wonderful man. I have been to dinner with his family many times. He did serve me chicken hearts, and I found it uncomfortable, and yet I enjoyed it regardless. And we are seeing Fangman rescue Michaela off the hook. Michaela is being farmed out. She is on death hook, and now she is getting attacked by the Tokyo Ghoul, and she is down. She has been absolutely farmed out by Fangman. It is clear that Fangman did this on purpose. She had no intention of helping in any way, shape, or form. She's coping now very hard by throwing herself at the hook.
I don't understand how you fucking do flashlights.
Right. Do you want to go? Let's go to a custom game after this, and then I'll show you how they work.
I shine it at their face, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Well, there's a timing thing though, because you have to shine it in their eyes within a certain time frame. Where if you do it too early, it blinds them, but it blinds them while they're still doing the animation. And while they're still doing the animation, they can't go into the dropping animation, period. So you have to time it when they're coming out of the picking up animation. You have to blind them right when that's happening. So that they come out of that animation, and as soon as they come out, they're getting blinded. It's actually really difficult. But with a little practice, you can do it. Easy.
I gotta go with that though.
Oh man. I'll show you next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had an amazing spectacle of sport on our hands tonight. This is going to be the end of our broadcast, but if you want to see more sportscasted Dead by Daylight games, you should go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button, because if you don't, you could miss a live stream, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be signing off for the evening. However, I would bid you adieu and hope that you have a little bit of trash can in you.